From the heart of Texas, this is Central Texas News Now.
A heartbreaking diagnosis and a life-saving story. Thanks for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Lindsay Lippman. It's a story you'll only see on Central Texas News Now. Our Olivia Leveda introduces us to a family that will soon have a lot more to share than their battles with kidney-related illnesses.
That's right. In less than a week, a Central Texas mom will donate a kidney to a young father in Temple. And it all began with a story we've been following since last November.
It started with a Facebook message.
The hospital called to tell me that I was a match for him. And they asked if I wanted them to tell him or if I wanted to reach out and tell him myself. And I was able to tell him, and that was just awesome. I had been Facebook stalking him and his girlfriend. And so I sent them a group message on Facebook.
A message that meant a new start for Darius Joyner and his family.
I remember Darius was in the shower and I read the message, and I read the part where she said she was a match, and then I thought it was going to be like, but, something else, And I read it like 3 times, and then I screamed Darius' name, and I was shocked. I was speechless.
Joyner needs a kidney transplant as soon as possible and has been waiting for his match. Patty Caldwell was just one of many touched by Joyner's story when it first aired on Central Texas News Now.
In November, I saw the story air that Darius was needing a kidney. And I saw in the story that we had the same blood type, and I was reading into it and saw that he was just this healthy, normal person trying to better his life, and then all of a sudden it just got halted. And I was extremely drawn to it. I kind of obsessed over it for a little while, as creepy as that sounds. Spoke with my husband about it, spoke with my close friends, and everyone supported me, so I followed through with applying.
She says she watched his story about 100 times.
This weird, draw. It's almost like a magnet or something. I just this man has got to watch his babies grow up. He needs to walk his daughter down the aisle. He needs to watch his son be a man and teach him to throw the football and do all those things. And if there's any way in the world that I could be able to help make that possible, I wanted to.
Caldwell knows all too well how it feels to see a loved one in pain. Her daughter Paige has suffered from kidney reflux for the majority of her 8-year-old life.
Reflux is something that's very common in little kids and almost always goes away, but it can be very severe and lead to kidney failure. And Darius's living kidney donor actually was kind of attuned to the importance of kidney disease because her child had some reflux.
Soon, the two families will have much more in common than a diagnosis. It turns out Caldwell is a match.
They're a fantastic match for each other. Living donor kidneys are better than deceased donor kidneys. They last longer, they work right away, they work better. So it's really the fact that he has a living donor that saves him years of waiting and adds many, many years to his life.
It means we get to go back to, our old lifestyle. Darius will be able to work again, and our life won't be so hectic with dialysis.
It's a blessing, it's a blessing in disguise. Honestly, I didn't think it would be so soon, When I found out about it, I really hadn't ever heard of the condition or illness. So when I did find out that I had it, I didn't know, the long-term effects, how long it would take, for the process to actually start,
And the families have already spent time together.
Great, me and her family, first impression, I like them, They're really cool.
It's a friendship they hope will last for years to come.
A lifetime.
Oh, I 100% hope so.
It's a lifetime.
Caldwell was just one of many who applied. When we aired Joyner's story in November, more than 100 people called the Baylor Scott & White transplant program and applied to be living kidney donors. In Killeen, Olivia Leveda, Central Texas News Now.